for C9. Do have some pretty explosive engage themselves with the Orianna plus the Rel and some powerful frontline. But honestly, again, I kind of find myself favoring want to play against melee supports that don't have explosive engage.
Ooh, talking about engage here. Flash out from Loki. First blood to Adiland.
Really nicely done. Blabbert comes in, but it is obviously only 6 minutes in, so he's on a really good track thus far.
I'm happy you highlighted that, because even like the Ghost has come back for a while now. The lane state is not that bad for C9, all things considered. And now they're looking for their own engage here. Vulcan with the flash forward. Not going to catch too much, though. Blabber with the Ixal's impact into the wall. Adiland knocked back. Loki with the ultimate. And C9 with a roaming mid laner will find the play.
Really nicely done up there early enough. Vulcan is there to cover. So as you said, they take away multiple camps on the bot side. They should be able to grab this dragon, no problem. And C9 going to be able to trade back really, really well. Sven now third.
Trouble. But now no ultimate available on either Henna or Lions, and Lions actually walked up to get some vision down. Vulcan goes for the engage, Blabber's nearby, pulls back Henna, 80 carry down, Sven getting some gold.
That was a really nice engage there from Vulcan. Both his flashes have been so high value that earlier River, he's looking really strong.
Yo, 46 is a lot.
Yeah, I mean, if this game keeps going at this pace, he's going to be a problem later on.
Ooh, Henna flashing forward with the engage on to Sven. Henna says, all right, I'll make it happen.
Really nicely done there. Flashes in. He saved that flash earlier, realized he was dead, so this time flashes in, gets the Gravitum root. That sets up for Lions with the ulti. And then Adiland is there to follow up as well. That is 3 flashes, though, spent, so that is quite an expensive engage. But they do kill off Sven, which is quite nice.
I don't know if they get the dragon afterwards, though. It could just be the gold from the kill. Let's see if C9 actually want to commit to this, because Loki can come over here as well.
And that 46 stacks at 14 minutes here is actually higher than any Senna game we saw at MSI. So, you know, quite a fast pace. You know, thank you, Braum, for donating a lot of those over. Senna players everywhere do appreciate the Brahms, the Tom Kenches, the easy stacks that they're going to be able to grab. And yeah, not only are they not able to actually be there in time to even start up the dragon, of course, when you spend that much prior to a dragon, the dragon fight would probably be pretty cursed.
Let's keep our eyes on top lane here. Yayo is actually proxy farming a wave, and Thanatos says, all right, well, this is crocodile hunting season. On the side of the crocodile, mind you, as, ooh, the root lands from Sven. Yayo gets over the wall, has flash available, nowhere to go. Thanatos picks up the kill.
And nicely done there by Thanatos. I think Yayo would have been okay in the 1v1, just kind of slowly walk it out, but with Sven making the rotation, lands the root, nowhere for Yayo to go, and now Adiland has to be a bit careful.
Throws out the clone, tries to get away, flash forward from Blabber, Ixal's impact into the wall, pulls him back into the dawning shadow. Clean execution from C9.
Yeah, C9 has just been so good on these engages. Last game was pretty dominant, but I would say it was a little bit more rough around the edges. There was kind of more sloppiness coming in from C9. This time they are looking pretty clinical. All of their engages, it felt like they are picture perfect here. And Vulcan now trying to threaten behind.
They're trying to clear out the wave. It is gone. C9 can now look to just force them to stay. And actually, they're just getting engaged onto Henna. He walked away from the turret. That might not have been a wise decision, friend, as C9 commit everything. Teleport in from Thanatos. Lion have teleport from Yayo, but I don't know if that's going to be enough to save them here. The turret is just going to get melted by C9, as now they'll turn and take the kills. One goes down, make it 2. Yayo nowhere to escape to. Throws out the ultimate to try and buy space, but it's just not enough. C9 get a double kill to Loki.
Yeah, C9 making it
look easy. Alive for right now, but they will not keep the top turret up. C9, they get the objective.
Yeah, going to be able to grab the tower, no problem. Now moving in, stealing away.
Rough ones, man. That was probably a pixel away.
That was so close. I'm actually shocked, because it didn't even look like Vulcan backstepped. I'm pretty surprised that that didn't actually connect on him, but that one obviously hurts. It's kind of like that super obvious ulti that you throw it out and you miss, and you're just like, oh.
We've all been there.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
I've missed more than my fair share of drag assaults.
And again, a reminder,
I feel like they're going to be too late, but do want to see if they can get an opportunity for it.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you can find a straggler that's like trying to get that forward vision down, being a body ward like Thanatos, but with 2 items on the Renekton, you're really never killing this guy unless everybody commits on him. So C9 will get the dragon.
And they're saying, you know what? You couldn't fight us for that. You can't fight us for Otacon either, because we still have 2 items on all these members. You do not.
And they see 3 chasing Thanatos right now. Thanatos is just a magnet pulling Lion away from where they need to be. C9 are looking at the Otacon. It's down to about half health, but Lion are approaching.
Yeah, but Thanatos is going to be behind them, so this is so tough. If they actually hard engage, Henna's just going to be left out to the wolves here. Saint is on the side. They've got to try.
Engage from LYON. They're trying to capitalize while C9 are not all together, but the Impale pulls 2 back. LYON cannot find the engager. Looking for Thanatos, pushing past Yayo as LYON don't hold the front. And that is the Otacon actually taken by LYON. Adi's able to take that, but they cannot win the fight. C9 dominated with a clean sweep. They'll take that trade.
Yeah, the steal does give them something. You know, you get the objective bounty, you get some power from
that. Because yes, you get all the flowers, you get the Otacon buff, but C9 got a lot of gold. They're 9,500 ahead. And let's catch up with those Senna stacks. 50.9 at 20 minutes. He's currently at 71 at 22.
Yeah. And I mean, he's closing in on the IE as well, right? And
yeah.
Shiv, I think you always kind of have to go for, but when you do go Shiv Rapid Fire, you are pretty dependent upon the souls to give you the flat AD to actually do much damage, have much oomph behind those auto attacks. But he has enough souls that he's not punished. And then when you hit IE, you are just so strong because you have the ridiculous range, you have the wave clear, and you can see LYON trying to see if there's angles for the team, but it's a difficult position to be put in when you're looking for those tough engages.
Teleport in onto Audioland, engage as well, throws out the Cyclone, trying to CC himself back to safety, and now says, okay, maybe we just go for the fight because we have the flank from Yayo, but the damage is just not there. Blabber holds the line. Yayo has to retreat now, as C9 are just playing these fights too well. Yayo does find a flank on this man. Is it the miracle? Saint with the shutdown, and LYON maybe can make some magic happen, but maybe not. Flash away, flash forward, Blabber with the Impale onto both carries. Hannah and Saint are down. A brief second of hope for LYON, but C9 were inevitable. Triple kill to Loki.
Yeah, big kill there for Loki. Going to be able to pick up the triple.
Big. No deaths on Thanatos or Blabber or Vulcan. That's the front line. The guys that are engaging, starting off the fights, and they are just so far ahead. They're going to get this dragon. Thanatos is going to get 3-manned under the top turret, make it 4, as C9 might be able to actually keep him alive. Shutdown goes over to Lions as a re-engage from C9. Sven is there. Vulcan goes forward. Taken out now is actually Sven is in some trouble. I think they've been up more than they can chew. He just does so much damage, man. Sven, with the IE completed, is making it real tough for LYON to find any purchase in this game.
Sure. Yeah.
It's an expectation they put on themselves as well. And so far, so good to kick things off in split 3. They win game number 1. They're getting a Baron uncontested here. LYON just cannot approach. They'll take the bottom turret instead, get any amount of gold they can in their pockets.
Yeah, but you look at the top lane and you realize, all right, well, now you have to defend, and that is going to be a problem here. As C9 with that Baron buff, with the soul, with the 10k gold lead this early on in the game are just so strong. And Henna is very far away from his IE. It's really only Saint that feels kind of relevant as far as the item completions are concerned, but everyone else is just so far behind.
Looking at this inhibitor as well. The range of this Senna, just nobody can get in range to stop Sven from taking this down. So structure falls. LYON still trying to hold. They have the wave push bot side, so at least they only need to worry about 2 waves currently. C9 are doing a decent job, though, of actually crashing these at the same time. So the mid wave goes in, LYON are there. They're going to have to worry about the stop side. It's only Yayo for right now, but they're getting harassed here by Sven. Lands the root onto Lions. That's just 1 auto. And that is that much damage. Flash from Blabber, Impale onto Saint. It's just that easy. C9 testing the reaction time of LYON's mid laner. And Blabber comes up heads. No rise for the defense now. C9 look to push in and take this series 2-0. 12,500 gold lead as they march into the base. And just no hope of escape for LYON. C9, eyes on a championship. C9, tired of being second place perennially in the region. They'll take their ace. They will crush LYON and 2-0 the series.
25-5 in under 30 minutes. That is a shellacking.